How the hell did we get here?
It's a big triangle or something. I don't know. What's on the top there?
Straighter. Yep. Not roundhouse right hand. And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right? I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
I can't even believe I'm doing this. But it's boxing. Joshua Patty Cake, y'all. All right. Well, Joshua Patty. So Joshua Patty. Yeah. So 15-0, no losses, undefeated. 29 years old. Ranked number 12 in the WBC. Ranked number 55 in the world. Number 5 in Britain. They don't have his height. I looked. Nobody cares. They don't have his reach. I looked. Nobody cares. Definitely looked. He's an orthodox fighter, and he has a total of 90 rounds. So let's just get into the meat and potatoes of this. Because the meat and potatoes is who you fought. All right, he's got 15 fights. So this one should be fairly quick, simple, and easy. He is a bum. Yo. Let's just get that straight to the case, straight to the point, and don't worry. We'll speak on it again here in a little bit. Let's look at his resume. Jamie Quinn, 5-81-2 in a 4-rounder. Naeem Ali, 2-53-1 in a 4-rounder. Little Richard, 12. Oh, that's Liam Richard. Oh, all right. There's always a Liam somewhere. There's going to be a Liam somewhere. Someone's going to get them a Liam. Not sure why people are naming their son male backwards. I know why people name their daughters Nevaeh, because it's heaven backwards. But why do people name their sons male backwards? Just name them FedEx then. XDEF. Or, backwards of Amazon. Namaza. Just name them backwards of that, bro. UPS. Spa. Spoo, man. Whatever. Anyways. 12-61. Liam Little Richard. Jordan Ellison. 11-28-2 in a 6-rounder. They stepped him up, y'all, from 4 to 6 rounders, and then dropped him right back to a 4-rounder. Against 2-5, Esquivel George, or whatever. Brian Marina, 6-rounder. So he had a tough 6-rounder with a dude who's 11-28. So they dropped him back down to a 4-rounder against 2-5. He looked good. So they moved him back up to a 6-rounder against Brian Marina, who was 13-22-1. Kept him with the 6-rounder with Christian Naravias, 16-37-6. Keeping him at 6-rounders. Jordan Ellison, 13-37-1. Mark Butler, in an 8-rounder, 2-3. They stepped him up, y'all. They stepped him up to an 8-rounder and gave him 2-3 Mark Butler. Jimmy First. He was 14-0 for the BBBOC Central Area Light. The Central Area. Not even a damn, just Central Area, bro. The middle. You're fighting for the BBBOC middle. Yeah, the middle area. The stuff in the middle, that's where you're fighting for. Not the top, but you're fighting for that belt. The stuff in the middle. Jimmy First, 14-0. So clearly Jimmy First is one of the best people he fought. Don't worry, we'll look at Jimmy First here in a second. Victor Julio. So they stepped you up to a 10-rounder and then dropped you right back down to a 6-rounder. So they clearly thought that when you beat Jimmy First, you weren't ready. So they dropped you down to a 6-rounder. 16-7. Then they moved you up to an 8-rounder because they thought, well, maybe he's all right. 4-8. Then they give you a 10-rounder, your first one, in the Universal Boxing Organization International. Bro, what is this? What is the Universal Boxing Organization International? What is this? Can't get jiggy with this. And it was vacant when you fought for it. Against a dude named Lyndon Scissor. Lyndon Churkop. Lyndon Scissor. 6-0. And then they dropped you back down from a 10-rounder all the way down to a 6-rounder, not even an 8-rounder, against a dude who was 5-2. Then they moved you up to a 10-rounder against Mark Chamberlain. This is where you get all your hype and hoopla. Against Mark Chamberlain, who was a nobody himself. And now you're fighting Shakur Stevenson. So the 3 guys you fought before you fought Shakur Stevenson, which is who you're about to fight: Mark Chamberlain, Lyndon Scissor, all right, and then this undefeated guy, Jimmy First. Not last, Jimmy First. I'm surprised you didn't fight Jimmy First for the middle belt. The middle area. You're fighting Jimmy First for the BBBOs. Oh, you know, you did. You fought him. You did fight Jimmy First for the middle area. Not the first area or the last area. You fought Jimmy First for the middle area. What? Let's take a look, y'all. Jimmy First. Let's take a look at Jimmy First. This man is every bit of 60 to 70 years old. Every bit of it. Every drop, 60 to 70 years old. Every drop. Okay, let's see who he beat. 2-39, 0-17, 7-28, 0-21. The same Naeem Ali that Paddywagon beat. 8-53, 2-8, 6-164, and 4 draws. 6-164, yo. 1-17, 7-97, 9-1. Wow, that's a phenomenal record. Looking at what I just looked at, 9-1 is phenomenal. 13-0, okay, stepping it up. Never mind. 8-75 after fighting for the vacant Central Area Light BBBOC. Your very next fight is 8-75 in a 6-rounder. 8-49. 17-0 Corey Gribbs, an 8-rounder. 9-0 Josh Paddy, and you lost. 1-7 Corey Gribbs in a rematch, and you lost. Louis Sylvester in a 12, and you lost. You got knocked out in the first round. And then you go fight Carl Sampson, who is 6-28. They clearly don't believe in this guy. Clearly. This guy is an absolute bum, but he's the best guy. He's one of the best guys on Josh Paddy's record. So now let's look at the other guy. Lyndon Scissor. Let's look at Lyndon Scissor. He was 6-0 when he fought him. Bro, this guy is so garbage that they don't even have a clear picture of this man on Boxrec. This man is ranked 1,016 in the world. You might as well not even be ranked. Don't put my ranking on Boxrec if I am number 2,474. Don't put my I don't care what I am in the world, bro. But whatever, let's see. He's now 7-3, so let's see what's up with him. Let's see. Debut. 3-4, 9-9, 0-4, 12-0 Josh Paddy, 16-54, 20-6, 12-1. Okay, see, those are all losses though. You lost to every last one of those guys. You lost to Josh Paddy, you lost to 20-6, and you lost to 12-1. Yeah, this guy is garbage. You could get him up out of here. The next one we have is Mark Chamberlain. Mark Chamberlain, y'all. So let's look at Mark Chamberlain. This is the guy he just fought. Number 33 in the world. This is where they're getting all the hype and hoopla from for this guy. Right? So let's scroll down and see who he fought. 4-16, 2-2, 10-16, 7-48, 10-16, 3-4. Stu Greener, 10-1. Jordan Ellison, bums, absolute garbage, trash, garbage, trash. Joshua Wohat, trash. WBC silver lightweight title. This is where they gave him. This is where they gave this guy all his hype and hoopla because of Joshua Wohat. And then he lost unanimous to Josh Paddy. That's where this dude Mark Chamberlain is a bum, and they got that because he beat Joshua Wohat for a silver title. Straight garbage. Anyways. Now he's fighting Shakur Stevenson. He will be thoroughly and absolutely washed and punished. Let's look at the best fighters on his resume. These are the best, y'all. Mark Chamberlain, Lyndon Scissor, and Jimmy not last, but first. If you ain't first, you're last. So these are the guys he fought. Absolute garbage. Okay, here he is, y'all. He's a part-time electrician. Paddywagon. He does have a very, very unique stat. Well, I won't say unique because a lot of these UK guys don't give a damn about wins and losses. They just be fighting. They be having 8,000 losses and still be happy that they're ranked like 4,000 in the world. So this man has fought, his level of competition now is 159 wins, 334 losses, and 16 draws. Every opponent, to include Shakur Stevenson, if you add up all their knockouts, they have 57 knockouts and 509 wins. That is an 11% knockout ratio. 11%. So basically, everybody on this man's resume, basically, has knocked somebody out by accident. They weren't trying to do it. They didn't mean to do it. And they didn't even think they can do it. In 509 fights, you have an 11% knockout ratio. That means you was walking into the ring. You know what I'm saying? You walked, you know, you got called, got your name called out, to check your gloves, check them all, made sure to check your cup. You was good. You went out there. They said, listen, I gave you your instructions in the dressing room. Want a nice clean fight? You know, listen to my commands. What I say, you must obey. All right, touch them up. And when they touched him up, somebody got knocked out right then. Someone got knocked out right then. As soon as they said, and they touched him up, it was like bop, bop. Someone got knocked out. Fight was over right there. A very strong, brisk win is knocking out everybody on this. Everybody. A strong, crispy gust. Someone's going to sleep. You have an 11% knockout ratio in 509 fights. Total. Everybody. None of you guys can punch. Y'all have zero punching power whatsoever. So I don't know if you guys have a chin or not. Someone tripped and got knocked out. It ain't like someone was under here just punching on somebody. Nah. The only person that I know of everybody that you fought, who has some serious skills is Shakur Stevenson. So this man's entire resume is going to be based on how he does with Shakur Stevenson. Now, on the inverse of this, Shakur Stevenson should knock this man out. That's a whole different conversation. Paddywagon is getting an opportunity at greatness. He better capitalize. Just don't get knocked out. And go in there and put on a good show, land some shots, cut the ring off, do some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Make it so that that Turkey wants to see your next fight. Because the only reason why you're fighting is because he liked your fight when you fought Chamberlain. And now he's like, yeah, bring him back. Bring him back. So make it visible, make it visibly worthwhile for somebody, Turkey, somebody, to give you another shot that you don't deserve. Or maybe you just stay ready, and if somebody else pulls out, then they say, hey, what about the Padley guy? Make the showing good, and you should be fine. BFTB, man, shout out to the mighty LDBC, and I'm out.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, subscribe to my Patreon. And if you feel like supporting me, please support me in the PayPal or the Cash App.